Okay, so as I told you, I'm going to send you the link. This is going to be in the WhatsApp group just in order for you to have like the access to the test. And okay, so I'm going to call out your names, or I'm going to call out the attendance in order for you to answer. Yes. So let's start. Kevin, is Kevin in here?
Yes, teacher, present.
Okay. Erika,
Present, teacher.
Andy, is
Present
Andy in
teacher.
here?
Es que no me deja abrir el micrófono.
Okay.
Profe Sandy tuvo complicaciones y tuvo que ir de urgencias al seguro.
She sent me a message, so I'm just knowing the situation right now. Don't worry. Thanks for telling me, by the way. Um, okay, so Sunny classification. Liliana,
Present, teacher.
okay. Miguel,
Present, teacher.
Daniela,
Present, teacher.
Alejandra,
Present.
okay. Then we have Marta,
Present.
Diana,
Present, teacher.
Sheila,
Present.
Dulce,
Present.
Fer,
Present, teacher.
okay, thank you. Arturo, is Arturo in here? Ruby,
Present.
Victor,
Present.
Janetsi, is Janetsi in here? Mónica, Monica, Jessica,
Present.
Dulce,
Present.
mm, Axel,
Present.
mm, Victor,
Present.
Diana,
Present.
um, Iris.
Present, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Well, mm, okay, guys. So, as I told you, the, the test is going to be the same. I'm going to send you a link. In this link, well, it's going to give you access in order for you to get like the test. The test is about 40 questions. This is something we have already worked in, so don't worry. Well, this is the link, and I remember some of you are asked for a code, right? So the code is going to be this one. Just in order for you, if it is asked for you, the code is going to be this one here. So you already know what to do. You're going to just register yourselves, and well, mm, as you know, you need to answer, and your register is going to be reported in here. So remember, you need to use your names, okay? This is going to be like, as I told you, there are going to be 40 questions, and those questions are going to be related to um, the English tenses. So it's going to be easy. It's something we have already worked in. And then if you have any question, please let me know, okay? So do you have any questions so far according to the well, what I explained for you? Okay, then. You're going to just enter to this part. Okay, in this case, it's important for you to take your time in order to just get a good score in the test. So, I think someone sent a message to the chat, but I can see it because I'm just sharing the screen. So, do you need something or do you have any question related to it? Remember, if you don't have like if you don't have like the possibility to use your microphone, in this case, as I can see the message in the chat, please send me a message in the WhatsApp group or like in a private way. Well, if it is like in order to solve any question related to the test you are doing just right now.
Teacher, creo que ya acabé.
Okay, let me check. According to this, you finish, so I'm going to just take the percentage of the correct answers you got, and this is going to be your evaluation. Well, what's the grade you're going to just get into the grammar part of the test, okay? So you told me you have finished. Let me check. Can you tell me your name, please? In order for me to get your
Itzel.
score. Okay. Finish. Okay. So I have all of you. Let me check. Okay, Itzel. So according to this, Itzel, Denise, Laura, Alejandra, Daniela, and Ruby have finished, right? Though, Itzel, from a 50%, you got a 65%. So your grade is? So remember, I'm going to take the 100% and it is going to be divided. So the percentage of correct answers you got in here are going to be the following. Well, in this case, you got a 60% of the test correct. So it should be reflected in a 6.5 as your final degree for this part, okay? Yes?
Okay.
And well, I don't know if you have the opportunity to see the screen. Your results are going to be in here. Okay. So I'm gonna send it to you. Okay. Then Denise.
Yes.
You got a 60%. Okay, guys, I told you to register your name. Who use
Teacher,
sad emoji?
no se ve
Tell
la
me.
presentación. O bueno, yo no la veo, se ve borrosa.
Okay, don't worry. I don't know what is happening here. I think last class it was the same situation, but I don't know how to solve it. So don't worry. Well, in this case, I'm going to just send you like what is your grade in just a minute.
Teacher, otra vez se ve borrosa la presentación.
Yes, I don't know what is happening then. Well, in this case, I don't know how to solve it. It is supposed that I can, or I have the possibility to share the screen. In this case, it's happening what happened this last time or last class. So, well, don't worry. So the ones that have finished this part, well, actually, I have still. Oh, Erika, you have finished, right? Kayla. Yeah, Siri. Denise, actually having here. Laura. Yes, I got in here. Daniela. Marta. Ruby. Andy. Um, guys, was it difficult for you the test? For the ones that had finished?
Finish, teacher.
Okay. Well, was it difficult?
Un poquito.
Well, if you remember, we made a review of the English tenses. So that's all. It's including the you finish in this part the during the test. Okay. Oh, well, what final grade for the test? And then I'm going to use the addition with all the grades or all the things for us final degree.
Teacher, ya acabé. No sé si ya le llegó mi examen.
Actually, well, I'm just watching what are your grades. So let me just register this part, and I'm going to give you your grades. Send it in a private way. Like for example, I'm going to just send you what is your grade in order to just go in this part. Okay, so well, so according to this, Ruby
Mm,
mm, Ruby, did you start another test?
mm, yes. You finish, teacher.
Okay, because well, the part in here is that I have like two times. Like for example, I have first one of them, and then I have another one. So what are we doing in here?
Mm, mm.
What is the one I'm going to just take into account? The one you started just by right now, or the one you just finished?
Finish.
Oh, because well, what is the one you want me to take into account? The one you started or the one you finished?
Yes.
Okay, so Axel, have you finished, Axel?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So according to this, Monica has finished.
Yes, teacher.
Mhm. Let me just reload it. Okay, then let me check. Okay, let's see. Okay. Then Monica. Then I have Erika. That actually has finished. Itzel. Diana y Clara. City. Mhm. Okay, I need to wait until all of you finish. Just in order to give you like what is the grade of this part of the test for any, well, for any of you, yes, for each one of you.
Teacher, I finish.
Axel, have you finished? Because this reports me, because this finish. The same with Victor. I don't know what is happening in here. So, for example, when you just finish to answer this part, which is going to be like, well, as you can see in here, I have like your nickname. I have what is the rank of your, well, according to your answers. Then they have the percentage of correct answers, and I have the questions that you are or that are unanswered. So according to this report me that you are missing one. Obviously, you're like, well, you're missing one as well as Victor Hugo. And then, for example, it tells me in here that Arturo is missing 7 questions. So, are you sure you complete them all? And then in here, well, for example, Victor Manuel is missing 3 questions. As I told you, Arturo 7. Okay. Guys, some of you, for example, who used a point L or a period L? Because, for example, I have in here I have a happy, well, an unhappy, well, a sad face in here. That is like the representation of it, and I don't know who that person is. And then I have a period L, so I don't know who that person is. But most of you have finished. Yes? Yes? Yeah, Didi, are you there? Okay, I got it. Okay. Well, thanks for the clarification in here. Okay. Kevin, you have already finished. Guys, who's using? I'm going to send you a. I have some questions with this part. So because as I told you, just to register your names, and then you didn't did it. So I'm going to send you a photo of it. So in this part, I have a question that is related to this users in here. I need you to tell me who's using the sad face and who's using the period L, just in order for me to get what you want to, or in order to just give you a grade. Who's using those? Okay. So in here, one's the one that you answered like in this test that city, and then the other one who says Ruby, because you have already finished, I think, Ruby. So I don't know what is happening in here. And then obviously the one that has the L, who's using that, guys? And who's using the one that has the sad face? Okay, if we are not going to take them into account, as you don't answer to me, I'm going to just take into account the ones that have finished. Los que tienen la carita triste y el punto L, ¿ok? Y pues como no me dicen de quién es, entonces no los voy a tomar en cuenta, chicos. So I'm going to start just taking into account your grades. So if you want to wait, well, in this case, wait just a little bit in order for me to get your final score from the test. And then I'm going to report it to you, okay? Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so you all have finished, right? Guys? Guys, you all have finished? Are you there? Okay, guys, what do you want? How do you want to know your grade with this? Well, remember the test is followed by different parts. So, um they're all the parts, or like the addition of all the parts of the test, it's going to give you 3 points at the end, okay? So in this case, I'm going to give you like the parts, oh, well, the evaluation of this part. And then this is not going to be like the end of your test, or is not going to be the final grade of your test, because I need to just make the addition of the, well, spoken and the listening part, okay? So how do you want to, or yes, in which way you want to know your grades? Do you want to know your grades? Do you want me to tell you what is your grade in here? Or do you want me to send you a message with your grade, or how do you want to know it? Guys, how do you want to know? Tell me what to do. So guys, how do you want to know your grades? Okay, I'm going to give you, well, you can see the screen, right? Is the screen still like weird, strange? You can see it? Can you see it, guys? Okay, so what I see in here, guys, I need you to tell me how you want to know your grade. You want to know it like in here? Do you want me to send you your grades in the WhatsApp group like as a form of list? Or do you want to know your grade individually?
In the WhatsApp group, teacher, is better.
As a form of list?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Well, as I told you, remember, this is not going to be like the final grade of your test. This is like, for example, the grade or yes, the grade I'm going to send you in here. It's going to be just covering the part of the grammar. Yes. So I'm going to just start doing this part. Mhm. 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 Mm. Dianetti, have you finished your test? Are you there? Okay. Okay, for the ones that have finished your test, this is going to be your grade, okay? Or these are going to be your grade. So, well, I have already sent you in the WhatsApp group. In this case, guys, remember well, this is not going
Teacher,
to be like, tell me.
esas son las calificaciones del examen.
Yes.
O sea, pero toma,
Remember, well, remember the test as I explained you at the beginning of the course. The test is going to be formed by 4 parts, okay? Listening, speaking, reading, and grammar. So in this case, I'm going to do, well, remember this part. So this, like the grades I send you to the list, or well, to the WhatsApp group, is the part related to the grammar. It's not the whole test, okay? So what you're going to do, well, or what I'm going to do in order to evaluate you, is to just make a addition of the different parts of the test, and then I'm going to give you a final grade related to the test. Yes. So this is only, well, the grades I send you by right now are only related to the part that is about the grammar. Yes. Look, remember, speaking part is going to be really obviously the written part is going to be related to the brochure you did. Yes. So I'm going to make the summatory of that. I'm going to make the summatory of that, and then you're going to just do that part, and then I'm going to give you like the whole grade of your test. This is only a part of it. Yes. Is it clear? Is it clear how it's going to be evaluated, or how your test is going to be? Yes, take it into account according to the grades you're going to get. Yes or not? Mm. So, do you have any questions so far? Guys?
No, teacher.
Hmm. Okay. So, then this is like the pairing which you're going to get, okay? And I'm going to give you the evaluation related to the listening part. Let me check what is going on in here.
Teacher,
Tell me.
tenemos una duda. El por qué
Tell me.
salió bajo si fueron dos test, o sea, ¿cómo los está calificando? Es que no entendemos eso, ¿cómo los está calificando?
So, remember, well, let's explain this part in here. Remember I told you like the whole test, like the first term test has a validity of 3 points for your final grade, right? Yes?
Yes.
Well, then your test is going to be evaluated or is going to be formed. Well, it's going to be evaluated taking into account 4 different aspects or 4 skills. The first skill, obviously, is listening. It's the test you already presented. You're going to make something like the spoken part that it's related to the video you sent me. It's going to be related to reading. That it's going to be like, okay. In this part, well, the reading aspect is not going to be taken into account. But you're going to have the grade. Well, as the test, well, the test is always, well, when I create the test, is going to be like the written test or the part that it's evaluating the grammar brings or has a part which evaluates you the reading section or the reading part of the test. Just this test in here doesn't have it, you already have that part, okay? So it's listening, speaking, reading, writing, and grammar. So there's 5 different aspects that you need to cover in your test. Those aspects are going to be evaluated in order to give you the 3 points as a whole. you're going to just earn the 3 points of your final evaluation or your test evaluation, taking into account the different aspects or the different skills you need to have in order to develop your language skills, right? So the evaluation I send you, or like the list, or the grades I send you just by right now, are only taking into account the part that is related to the grammar. Okay? It's not the grade of your test, or it's not the final grade. So, for example, I'm going to take into account this grade you got in grammar, and I'm going to make the summatory with the part you have in the video or in the presentation. I'm going to take again into account the information you wrote on the brochure. This is going to be the reading part of the test. And then I'm going to just make the summatory of all of them. And then I'm going to just give you the final grade of your test. Once you got final grade of your test, or once I get the final grade of your test, for example, with this part, well, with 5 different elements of or parts of the test, you're going to get like the 3 points, okay? Plus the different activities like the homeworks, participation in the class or during the classes, and then in that way you're going to get like the whole grade according to your first term. Yes. Okay, I'm going to clarify this in Spanish just in order for you not to have doubt. And then this is going to be easier for you if you have any question after that. After me explaining this in Spanish, please ask me. Pero básicamente es lo que les digo, o sea, el examen que les da los 3 puntos como tal, como total de la calificación, va a constar de diferentes partes. Obviamente va a ser la parte de listening, parte de speaking, reading, que es lo que les digo que no les contiene este examen, pero como tal van a tener esa parte de calificación. No se preocupen, en este caso fue por el tipo de evaluación que estamos haciendo. No pudo haber sido como un examen de los que normalmente aplico, pero pues en este caso no es culpa de nadie, entonces esa calificación la van a tener, ¿vale? Esa parte de la calificación del examen la van a tener. Dime.
Entonces, bueno, las calificaciones que mandó el grupo son las del examen y todavía
Solamente,
eso todavía se va a sumar con lo de las tareas y la aldea.
o sea, las calificaciones que yo les mandé al grupo son la calificación que tuvieron, por decirlo así, en la parte de gramática del examen, ¿vale? Para tener la calificación total del examen todavía me hace falta sumar lo que tuvieron en el listening, lo que tuvieron en el de speaking, por ejemplo. Entre todas las partes, ustedes tienen el 70% de la calificación o de los 3, o sea, digamos lo que estamos dividiendo el examen común lo estamos dividiendo en partes, ¿vale? Entonces, la otra vez hicieron el examen o la parte de listening y esta vez fue la parte de gramática. Voy a sumar esas 2 partes, luego voy a volver a sumar la parte de speaking, que es lo que contiene su video, la parte de writing, que es lo que hicieron en su tríptico o en su folleto. Y una vez que ya tenga todo eso, entonces ya les voy a asignar una calificación total por examen, ¿vale? ¿Sí?
Sí, teacher.
Exactamente. Entonces, recuerden que la calificación total del examen les tiene que dar un 30% o lo que equivale a 3 puntos de su calificación. De esa parte, o sea, entonces, con la sumatoria de las diferentes partes del examen, ustedes tienen que obtener esos 3 puntos para que tengan la calificación total del examen, por decirlo así. Una vez que ustedes ya tengan esos 3 puntos, a esos 3 puntos se les van a sumar obviamente la puntuación que tenemos en tareas, que tenemos en participación, que tenemos en uso del idioma en clase, que tenemos en, en la parte de presentaciones, que tenemos en la parte de la aldea TDO, que recuerden que les dije que para el primer periodo de examen, ustedes tenían que tener contestadas como mínimo las primeras 6 sesiones de la aldea, ¿cierto? Entonces, cuando una vez que yo ya haya tomado en cuenta todos esos criterios, ya les voy a dar una calificación final. La que les envié solamente es de una parte del examen, así que no se asusten o no piensen que esa es su calificación final. ¿Vale, chicos? ¿Está claro?
Sí, profe, muchas gracias.
Yes,
Perfecto.
teacher,
O sea,
thanks.
Sí, profe.
por eso les dije así como de, no se asusten, o sea, es nada más una parte. O sea, es la parte que va a referir a su examen o su prueba de gramática. Los temas que hemos visto, que de hecho se dieron cuenta, eran puros ejercicios referentes al uso de los tiempos gramaticales del inglés, ¿cierto?
Sí. Oiga, profe, entonces el reading es el tríptico.
Esa es la parte de writing. O sea,
Ajá.
por decirlo así, todo su tríptico, yo voy a revisar obviamente, pues las reglas que sigan, o sea, que sigan reglas gramaticales, que tenga coherencia, cohesión, y de esa parte voy a sacar la parte, o sea, su calificación para la parte de writing, ¿vale? ¿Sí?
Sí, profe.
Exacto. Entonces, una vez que ya tenga esa parte de la calificación, este, pues ya les voy a dar ahora sí, una vez que ya tenga todas las partes, que ya tenga la calificación de todas las partes, que ya nada más me falta sumar, de hecho, ya les voy a decir cuánto tuvieron en examen, o sea, como en conjunto, cuál es su calificación del examen. Luego voy a sumar todas las otras partes, que es lo que les digo, participación, asistencias. Recuerdan que todas esas partes también tienen cierto puntaje o cierto valor dentro de su calificación final. También lo voy a sumar, ya entonces sí les voy a dar una calificación final, que va a ser la que se va a reflejar en sus boletas. ¿Alguna duda hasta aquí, chicos?
No, profe, gracias.
Ok, perfecto. Entonces, como les digo, esta es solo una parte del examen, así que no se preocupen. O sea, no crean que con esto ya reprobaron o alguna situación de ese tipo. O sea, simplemente fue el reflejo de lo obtenido en esta sección del examen. Como les digo, voy a sumar todas las otras partes para que ustedes tengan eh, pues el criterio ya completo y sepan cuál es su calificación total del examen, más los parámetros o requerimientos que se les pusieron en cuenta, que les digo que fueron las otras actividades que realizamos durante las clases como tareas, presentaciones y ese tipo, ¿ok? ¿Sí, chicos?
Sí, teacher.
Sí, teacher, gracias.
Okay, so well, as we have finished, and I just have clarified all the things you asked me. Today we're going to just finish the class earlier, and then, well, during the week, I don't know. I am going to try to give you your final grade during the weekend, but if done, I'm going to do it on Monday or Tuesday. Okay, just in order for you to know what is going to or what should appear in your grade, okay, or in your yes, in the recording of your grades. Do you have any questions so far?
No, teacher.
Okay, then have an excellent weekend. Stay safe, stay at home, and please take care of yourselves and your health. Okay, see you.
Thank you, teacher.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Thank you, see
Bye.
you.
See you.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
See you. You're welcome. Take care.
Bye.